And sometimes when you listen to people that are supposed to be in leadership position, you weep for Nigeria. Hello everyone. So I hope this video meets you well. You see, when you go to a country and you notice that things are working in that country, the people that you need to appreciate are the leaders of that country. In Nigeria, a lot happened. And sometimes when you listen to people that are supposed to be in leadership position, you weep for Nigeria. Because sometimes it just amazes you how people like that get to position of leadership. But in most cases, it can only happen in Nigeria. This guy that I'm going to show you his video for a couple of minutes, Ayo Fayoshe, I believe, was a former governor for 8 years. But I have always followed this guy each time that he's been interviewed, either on Channel or Arise News or something like that. And what I have always heard him say is like somebody who never believed in Nigeria. All the things that are happening in Nigeria, Fayoshe believes that these things cannot be fixed. And he will be telling you that, what do you expect the leaders to do? The leaders cannot be everywhere. The leaders are not the one doing this and doing that. So what do you expect from the leader? I'll let you just quickly listen to him, and then I'll carry on.
In your own mind, what does this bring up? Is this the ineptitude of government, incapacity of the government, or what exactly do you think this could bring up?
One, it is unfortunate that things are not easy the way they are now. The economy is not the way it should be. And the situation with the ordinary man too is not easy. But let us ask ourselves, is this all about the government? No. In many places, a lot of people will take one way. Is that the government? A lot of people will go and form their own kidnapping. Is that government? When there is rain, people will take the things that they've gathered for the bin. They go and pour it inside the water, inside the rain. Is that government? We are all guilty. We should go back to the drawing board and readdress ourselves as a nation.
There are those who believe that in the last 1 year, our nation is not on the right trajectory. But there are those who say, look, this pain is getting too much. You look at the price of commodities. They are really, these are the things that pertain to the average person. The price of gari, the price of agbado, the price of momo, the price of tomato in the market. These are the things that pertain to the average and the poor of our nation. And you are saying they should be calm. How calm could they be? How else could they express themselves when they say they're going to the streets to demand good governance in their country, Governor Fayoshe?
So I'm not saying people should not go and protest. Protest is legitimate.
I agree that they may not be able to turn it around in 1 year. Yes, magic is not, governance is not magic. But the question is that if they're on the right track, wouldn't everyone know, Governor Fayoshe?
Today, it is not easy to return Nigeria to the original or turn around the situation so easily. And I mean what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if we protest. It's good to protest. When you protest, you come back to find the situation the same. That was why I was going to talk about a Jonathan is not good, a Buhari is not good, and Asiwaju is not good. Then there is a fundamental problem we all have to address.
A lot of Nigerians say this. Even the ones that are not in position, ordinary Nigerians say this. They will tell you that, is it Tinubu that is increasing price of things in the market? Is it Tinubu that is selling tomato? Is it Tinubu that is selling beans? Is it Tinubu that is pouring water into the canal? Just like Fayoshe said. And that is where you will know that these people are not leaders. The box stop on the table of the leader. Be you president, be you a manager, be you a CEO, the box stop on your table. Every other people that are working for you, their actions followed your own action. So if anybody is telling you that it is not Tinubu that is selling tomato in market, it is not Tinubu that is pouring water in dirt into the canal when it rains, that person need to go and rethink. That person has a problem upstairs. Why is it that when you go abroad, or when Nigerians go abroad, why is it that even from the plane you came out, if you have a yogurt or a wrapper in your hand, why is it that you cannot drop it on the floor? Because you look at the floor, everywhere is spotless. And you look to your right, to your left, there's a bin. Every 10, 15 meters, there's a bin. So why will you drop anything on the floor? Because these services have been provided for you. So if you drop anything on the floor, then the onus is on you for the government to pick you up. You come abroad, the first house you rent, the first thing you will notice before you even go into the house is like 3 or 4 bins. One for general waste, one for bottle, one for cardboard, one for paper. So how mad can you be for it to be raining, for you to go and carry a bin and pour? The simple reason is because, one, the government did not provide you with all those amenities for you to empty your bin or dispose your bins of. Secondly, you are not even working enough or getting paid enough for you to now start disposing your own bin by yourself. But in the West, there is always something for you to do. And the government are charging you a certain amount of money every month for your waste. And they will provide you with the waste disposal bins. So why will you not put those things in there? You go to Nigeria, even recently, I did it not once, not twice. I went out to somewhere, I was looking for somewhere to pee. I can't find any shop, no shopping mall. You come to the West, you go abroad, there's always shopping mall, or there's one shop or the other, or there's one toilet or the other. You go in there, you have a wee, you come out, you carry on with your business. You don't have to buy anything in there. But in Nigeria, you will be looking left, right, and center. There will be no place for you to wee. You can't go to people's compound and say, can I come and wee? It's not possible. So places as such are not provided in Nigeria. On 2 or 3 occasions, I will just stop by the road, look for where it's quiet, and then I'll pee. Try and do that abroad. As you are looking for that place that is quiet, some people are already looking at you curiously. By the time you pull your zip down, those people are already on phone, calling the police. By the time you finish pissing and you are pulling your zip up, police are behind you. And you will pay for it. And that is the system. So knowing that, and can you be even so stupid that you saw everywhere so neat? There's not even gutter that you can piss on. Every place is house. Can you go and just stand on people's house and start peeing? It's not possible. So these are all the things that the Nigerian government have not provided. So if the Nigerian citizens are now misbehaving, it is not their fault. It is the fault of the government. So if anybody is telling you that, is it Tinubu that is in market selling? If Tinubu, when he came in, has thought about Nigerians, the first thing he should have done is to wage war against insecurity. Like they said, once hunger is out of your problem, 80% of that problem is solved. So Tinubu should have known that, but because he has never suffered and understand how the Nigerian people feel, if he had known that, he would have waged war, even if it involves bringing foreign mercenaries to get rid of all these criminals in our forest and turn all these areas. Let farmers go back to farm. Support farmers in the best way he can. Do that for the first 4 months. Seriously, religiously. And then get farmers to start doing what they know best. All those people in IDP camp, pack them, let them go back to their villages and go back to farm. In March of this year, those that are saying that Tinubu is not giving enough time, no, it was Tinubu's policies that are terrible and wrong. In March of this year, a little space in my compound was there, and I told the person that is staying there, let us use this half plot of land, just plant corn on it. And this guy planted corn on that half plot. As I'm speaking to you today, 4 months later, that corn, they have already been eating that corn. The ones that is left now are the ones that we are waiting for it to dry up so that we can then use to do either kamu or tuwo or whatever. That is 4 months. So if anybody is telling you that one government or leaders have not been given enough time, those people are part of the criminal enterprises. It only takes 4 months to 6 months for you to harvest when you farm. All this money, billions and billions that has been thrown left, right, and center, 15 billion to build a presidential whatever, 21 billion to build vice presidential this thing, 160 million to be buying cars, new jet for president. If all this money have been used to bring in external mercenaries, because in the north, the northerners, like the Gumis and the rest, might not allow you to do your job the way you need to do it. Make it look as if I'm not sending Hausa to you or Yoruba to you or whatever. These are external machineries. And they will deal with anybody. So if you know yourself, whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, leave that bush or forest before we could get there. And do the right things. Build accommodations in the forest. Let's have urban rural migration. People to start build all these houses, put solar energies. Let them have electricity, and let people in the town be hearing that there's 24 electricity in where these people are, and be paying people money to farm. And in 6 months to 1 year, today people will be talking about corn, a bag of corn that has gone to almost 90,000. If that has come to 20,000, people will not be talking about hunger. There will be no protest. It is not by force for people to eat rice. But I believe that if we have a serious government, even that rice, in 1 year, it will come out. You are bringing policies that are not affecting the lives of the Nigerian people. The only policy that the Nigerian people will understand are the policies that are directly touching their lives. The one that directly touches their life, you took it out. Oil subsidy. It's so simple. Let's put this arrogancy to one side and just bring back that oil, take out that oil subsidy, reverse your decision. Because the money that is being saved on that oil subsidy is now being frittered away by you people in the government. And that is not fair to the Nigerian people. So let us reverse our decision. And let's bring back fuel to 145. At worst, 200. Let's start from there. And then we will give you time to carry on with your policy. The other person I want to mention in this video is this man here. Wike, the minister in Abuja. I'll let you listen to what he has to say for 1 or 2 minutes. And then you will understand why we are where we are.
I overheard somebody in our eyes this morning. Unfortunately, I hear the person is a member of National Assembly. It's unfortunate I say so. With all due respect, we have not been in office for more than 10 months, 11 months. And to the glory of God, the person is angry that they are praising us. If you don't want, go and hang yourself in a transformer. Yes. If you're angry, go and hang yourself. If we have done well, we have done well. If we have not done well, we have not done well. And we are proud to say, in this short time, Mr. President appointed us, that we have done well. How many? I challenge that legislator, if you are very, very popular, 2027, come and run under Abuja. We will fail you. You think that what happened last time will happen again? You think so? It will not happen again. If you are popular, come and run. Luckily for me, I'm the FCT minister now. So here is my territory. I'm not afraid.
The other one is a former governor for 8 years. This one was a former governor in Rivers and now a minister in Abuja. But listen to the utterances of a leader. Listen to the utterances of someone who is a minister in Abuja. Look at the way he's bringing that woman down. If she's not happy, she should go and hang herself on transformer. Can this same Wike guy talk to his wife to go and hang herself on transformer? And yet, we have some idiots sat around that same place laughing to that stupid joke. You are talking to a senator of the same place like yours. You and Senator Ireti, you are supposed to be eating, whining, and dining together and discussing the progress of the people of Abuja. What should we do? How can we do it? What is your step? What are your plans? What do you intend to do? Where can we start from? These are the things that should be happening between Wike and Ireti. But listen to the utterances of someone that looks as if he's drunk. Because if you are not drunk, you cannot be saying things like this. To a woman close to 70, she's not anywhere your age mates. And yet you have people laughing. We have the president. Up till as I speak to you now, Wike has not been called to order. Wike has not been asked to retrieve that statement. And this man is just going around like a semi-god in Abuja. This is very, very unfair. And these are the things I'm trying to say to when Aisha is saying that Peter Obi cannot be turned into a dictator. They look at the kind of people that are ruling the country. People like this guy are the ones ruling the country. And you are saying that for you to call, you heard what he said, that 2027 is coming and they will show her. So has he not already indicted himself? that when 2027 come, he did it in Rivers State. He got away with it. And now he's even saying in future 2027, no be we dey here, we go make sure say you no reach anywhere. And our president is looking at him like that. And some people who are supposed to be knowledgeable people are there. Nobody is cautioning this guy. Those are the kind of people we are dealing with in government. And you need sick people to deal with them. You need sick somebody as the leader to deal with them. So long story short, we can't have people like this thinking the way they are thinking, and we want to believe that Nigeria will move forward. The protest has to happen. Go out there and show your frustration peacefully. You don't have to fight. If you mount on the streets peacefully, as long as your numbers are 10 times more than the numbers of all the aides of all these criminals and those people that are trying to hijack this protest, believe you me, for as long as your numbers are more than them, they will all fizzle out. And this is my call to all Nigerians. Going forward, whether it is election, whether it is protest, whether it's revolution, let us come out in mass. If 10 million Nigerians come out, all these threats will fizzle out. They themselves will join you. Everything you have to do, make sure it's peaceful. But you have to go there and show your frustration. Show that things are not working. Those that are being paid to infiltrate and to make sure that they frustrate this protest, make sure you don't give them that opportunity. So let us not go out there and vandalize anything, whether it is the government's, whether it is for Nigerians. Let us not go out and do that. But let us protest peacefully and make sure our messages gets across. I'll see you on my next video. Thank you very much. Share this video, please, because we need it to go to as many as possible. That protest must happen. Revolution is the only way out of the situation we are in, because once your judiciary and your electoral commission, who are supposed to be the two body to bring you a new democratic system, are already compromised, then you have, or you are never going to have, a democratic system. So you need to take it back. Take something, do something that will bring the whole of Nigeria onto a round table, and then we can decide where we need to go from here. If we don't see a right course, break it up. Our constitution is too old. In 44 years, the British had over 4 constitutions. What happened to Nigeria that one crooked constitution has stood for 25 years? So it's not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. We have to take it by fire.